Hello and welcome again to my new art channel. Today it's Thursday the 23rd of March 2023 and this is part 2 of a series of videos running through some of my artwork from when I started back in 2014 up until the present time. We're on the year 2015 at the moment, and this is one of the first ones I did in 2015. Not very happy with it. It's just a bit dull and bland really, but let's have a look at the next one, see if that's any better. Okay, this is also 2015, a little later on in January. Again, not very good. No real character or depth to it. So the next one, what's this? Again, mid-January 2015, and again another one that I'm not particularly happy with. So enough of that one, I think. This is one I did in February of 2015, and just plain watercolour this time, and it's sort of not too bad, I suppose. Get rid of that one. And this one I did, I don't know, can't read it. I think it's early March 2015. Just watercolour again. Not too bad. I was reasonably happy with the mix of colours here for this Aurora Borealis painting. I used quite a lot of masking fluid on this one for a lot of the areas here and on all the stars. So, not bad, not good. And this was done again late March 2015. Not really very keen on this one, but I am reasonably pleased with the sky. I think that came out quite well. The trees not so well. Get rid of that. Here we are. Now I did this one in June of 2015, and I am actually quite pleased with this one because I think it's got a certain freshness about it, and the watercolour is turned out reasonably well. Again, quite happy with the sky. Background not too bad, and I'm quite pleased with this building here that I did, and also the foreground of the green, which is not too bad. So that's the first one I was pleased with for quite a while, actually. The next one is also not too bad. Somewhere out in America, obviously. Abandoned sort of 30s vehicle of some description. That was July 2015. Again, reasonably happy with the sky and the greenery and these old buildings here. What we got here, this is September of 2015. Yeah, not too bad. A lot of my watercolour paintings are quite faint because, as you all know, when you paint with watercolour it always gets lighter as it dries, so I still haven't got my head around making it a bit brighter, but anyway, nonetheless not too bad. Reasonably pleased with the wall there. What's this one? I think this is a painting watercolour I did from a photograph I took at Chatsworth in Derbyshire. Yeah, Chatsworth Grounds. That was in November 2015. Reasonably competent, not good, not bad. So let's just stop for a moment till I find some more. Early 2016, abandoned American vehicle. Again, I'd call it reasonably competent, but I wouldn't say there was any more to say about it than that. It's just reasonably competent, and again, tight and not loose. A bit too sort of meticulous, really. Let's get rid of that. This one, April 2016. Don't like it, don't know why, just don't like it. It just didn't work out. Obviously it's some sort of a moose or something. Don't know, it's just average. Get rid of that. Oh, now this one, which I did all about the same time in mid 2015. I quite like this one actually. I'm not quite sure why. Sometimes your work turns out better than you'd hoped. More often than not it works the other way, but yeah, I was quite pleased with this one. Again, a fairly tight painting. What do I like about it? Well, I quite like the wall. That turned out quite nice, and I quite like the trees, and actually I quite like the foliage in the trees. So yeah, reasonably pleased with that one. Okay, just a couple more to show you before I finish this video. Don't want to make it too long. Still 2016 August, and this is pen and wash, as you can see, and I tend to do more pen and wash than anything now. I very rarely do straight watercolours. Don't know why. I just like drawing with the ink first, freehand of course, and then I like over painting with the wash or the watercolour. Although of course you have to be careful. There is a tendency to it can end up painting by numbers if you're not careful, which is sort of what I've done here, really. You know, keeping nicely within all the lines, etc. And you know, it's not bad, but it's just part of the development. I mean, this was I mean, that's 6.5 years ago, so you know, when I show you some of my later work, hopefully you'll see the difference. Right, what we got now? Another fishing vessel. This one actually is March 17. A little better perhaps, a little bit looser. A little bit looser than some of the stuff I've done. And another vessel. I quite like this one actually. This is again mid 17. Almost a bit too neat, really, you know, with all the lines very carefully drawn out. But I don't really draw like that anymore. I just I'm more sort of, you know, just there it is for now. I'll finish on that one, and we'll be back again and see you for a part 3 video within the next week, hopefully. Okay, bye for now. Thanks for listening.